The 1997 Daytona 500 looked like it could be a repeat of the 96 race. Dale Jarrett and Dale Earnhardt had finished 1 and 2 the previous year and each easily won his 125 qualifier this year. Still, every Daytona 500 has its own story, and this year's race had a cast of characters that included some new as well as some familiar faces. Rookie Mike Skinner won the pole, driving the Lowe's Chevy, but it didn't take long until Dale Earnhardt took over.
And Earnhardt has already taken the lead away from his teammate Mike Skinner.
Being out in front at Daytona was familiar ground for number 3.
Earnhardt has now led in 17 of his 19 Daytona 500s.
On lap 10, it was a tight race. Just behind the lead pack, the rest of the field was bunched together when car number 29 went airborne.
Oh, there's trouble. Car out of control all the way up and over is the number 29.
Robert Presley.
Around goes Presley, and he picks it up. First caution coming out at lap 10. After Robert Presley took a ride he won't forget for a long time while battling for 15th position.
Meanwhile, the Intimidator rolled on, determined to get his first win at Daytona.
Dale Earnhardt out in front in his 19th attempt to win this Daytona 500. He has said, we've been outrun, outpassed, outgassed. We've been beat on a flat tire. We've had some devastating losses. Today he is trying to turn it around to 7-time Winston Cup champion, but never this race.
Jeff Gordon made several moves early on, adding to the classic racing style that the Daytona 500 is famous for.
Jeff Gordon takes over in second place. Earnhardt continues up in front. Skinner finds himself in third, and South Boston, Virginia's Ward Burton having a great one. He's in fourth.
Spencer gets into the wall. You can see him hit it there on the outside.
That's exactly what we were talking about.
The second caution of the race came when Jimmy Spencer, running in fourth place, hit the wall and sent Derek Cope into Jeff Bodine.
And behind him, getting on the binders, there's Derek Cope spinning. Collects a car and at 180 miles an hour.
With that caution, the field hit the pits and some critical stops, most teams taking 4 tires. At the restart on lap 53, it was Michael Waltrip in the lead with Jeff Gordon right behind him.
As we go along with Jeff Gordon, you can see he has a very fast race car today. Not the best in qualifying, but he has raced extremely well in every race he's been in this week.
Determined to win this race for team owner Rick Hendricks.
Finally, on lap 57, Gordon made his move to the front.
Back with those leaders. Jeff Gordon doing what he likes to do best, stay out in front. Headed towards 80 laps. Jeff Gordon trying for that 20th victory.
Then, coming into turn 3 on lap 90, Kenny Schrader and Steve Grissom, the outside pole sitter, spun off the track for the third caution of the day.
The battle for 8th was the 41 and the 33. And on lap 90, it developed into a caution period.
Coming out of the pits, there was a new lineup in the lead pack. Just after the restart on lap 94, a new leader emerged.
Look at this battle developing up in front.
Mark Martin goes for the lead, and he gets it.
You've got number 6, Mark Martin, in his 13th effort to win the 500 out in front. Dale Jarrett's right there in second spot. Even across, Ricky Craven has clawed his way up to the field, and he runs with Ernie Irvin on the inside for that third position. And directly behind them, oh, look at that. Jeff Gordon and Bill Elliott. This is getting good.
In the hunt on lap 110, Jeff Gordon suddenly pulled up high on the tracks.
Wow, he almost bought the farm there.
They say it's a flat tire. They say they have a tire going down on number 24. Limping around, Gordon trying to get it onto pit road.
Now he may lose a lap. He might, Mike, because the leaders are coming off of turn 4, and it takes a long time to get that speed up with these restricted plate engines. And they're coming up on Jeff Gordon. He made a good pit stop, a good fast pit stop. We said it would be hard not to go a lap down. Well, see these cars are drafting back behind him, and they're picking up about a half a second a lap on him. There's not anything he can do about it.
What he wants is a caution desperately right now, and not another moment later.
And that's when it happened, as if scripted. The number 20 car of Greg Sachs tangled with number 99 Jeff Burton, and the race was under its 5th caution.
Here's what happened.
Okay, everything looks good, and then all of a sudden, Greg comes out of the pack of cars there. Apparently got touched a little bit, buddy, and just sent him down to the inside.
You know, we see this happen so many times. The car is on the outside, does not realize somebody's just behind him, and starts to pull over, and they make contact, and this is the end result.
With 75 laps to go at the restart, Jeff Gordon was in the back of the pack and no longer in danger of going a lap down.
Jeff Gordon, 24th with 24 and on the move.
I'd say on the move. You can see him moving to the outside of the Pennzoil car there, going down into turn 1. Jeff Gordon definitely on the move. That car has been fast all day. Now he's back in the lead lap. Just about lost a lap, but he's up there now fighting his way back towards the lead.
He's got to find a way to get through the eye of this needle.
Mark Martin led for 52 laps, the most of any driver in the race, but eventually was caught on the inside and passed by the lead pack as they took advantage of the draft. The lead changed back and forth between Irvin, Elliott, and Sterling Marlin, but Jeff Gordon was still moving up. With 20 laps to go, it was Bill Elliott's Ford in first, Dale Earnhardt's Chevy in second, and Jeff Gordon's Chevy in third.
Earnhardt, line in second spot. Is this all there is, or can he pounce? Can he attack? Can he defeat the Ford that continues around this track in first?
On lap 188, Jeff Gordon made his move. As he passed, Dale Earnhardt drifted into the wall. Earnhardt came off the wall and into Dale Jarrett's car, spinning him around and flipping him into the air. Earnhardt's spoiler peeled off Ernie Irvin's hood and sent it into the grandstands.
Watch him come through here. Watch it turn sideways just a little bit. Bam, right into the wall there. Now everybody didn't have time to check up.
I think Ernie got into the back and Terry got into the back of Ernie Irvin. He got the 28 car into the back of the 88. The 5 in there was a chain reaction, as you said, just backed them up. And the result, dire straits.
Irvin and Jarrett were out of the race, but amazingly, number 3 returned. After the restart, with 6 laps to go, Gordon passed Elliott below the yellow line. As he passed down low, the other Hendricks cars went by on the high side.
Whoa, look down on the flat here. Gordon's trying to get by Elliott going into turn 1.
And Elliott gives him room.
But look at
Labonte going up the outside, and here comes Craven. The Hendricks stable giving it their best for Rick Hendricks here today. In the back straightaway, Gordon out in front. Ricky Craven drops down in front of Bill Elliott.
The 3 Hendricks cars have nailed themselves to the bottom of the racetrack, and right now it's 1, 2, 3 Hendricks cars.
Another 12-car pileup on lap 196 took many of the rest of the field out, and the race would finish under caution. As Rick Hendrick of Hendrick Motorsports was in a fight for his life, battling leukemia, his cars were lined up and rolling across the finish line.
And Rick Hendrick Stables is going to finish first, second, and third. The top 3, all from the same racing stable. Chevrolets dominate the 39th annual Great American Race. This is a first.
At the age of 25, Jeff Gordon was the youngest driver ever to win the Daytona 500. And after the race, his joy was overwhelming.
This one's for Rick Hendrick. 1, 2, 3. That is so awesome. Thank you, God.